million people are suffering from hunger. Why is this the case? Food waste is a big reason. Statistics show that every year we waste nearly 1.6 billion tons of food. That's worth $1.2 trillion.
The average American family spends $2,000 on food that it doesn't eat. $2,000 on food that it doesn't eat. There is waste at the farm, in transit, at supermarkets and restaurants, at home. It's everywhere.
Experts believe reversing this trend would provide enough food to feed 2 billion people. Reducing food waste could also have a positive impact on climate change, because when food is wasted, so are the natural resources used to grow food, such as water, land, and fertilizer.
But what we have to recognise now is that we are reaching the ecological limits that our planet can bear. And when we chop down forests, as we are every day, to grow more and more food, when we extract water from depleting water reserves, when we emit fossil fuel emissions in the quest to grow more and more food, and then we will throw away so much of it, we have to think about what we can start saving.
To address the issue, the UN aims to halve food waste by 2030, but it seems unlikely it'll reach the goal unless governments, companies, and consumers take immediate action. There are a number of measures that can help, such as providing storage methods, launching consumer awareness campaigns, and changing...
Well, grocery stores still look full. It's packed full. You know. Don't know how long it's been there, but hey, it's been there.
Consumer behavior, along with assuring better food policies. So will Earthling...
So that puts stress on the drivers to be there every day. I mean, a lot of this could be solved and be a chain reaction where people only needed 4 hours out their day to, you know, do some service. But hey, this is crazy, man. We waste food, and you still claiming to be charged on food when food is domesticated and reproduced out the ground. Full of shit.
Finally do what it takes to curb food waste for the welfare of the planet.
Yeah, most of that could be used for fertilizer. Composite. That's what they call it. Let's check another one out.
Advertising on YouTube helps me reach engaged customers like Jenna, who's been searching for landscapers on Google. So when she watches...
It's going to take a while to heat up.
Chef Jagger Gordon hates the thought of people going hungry.
Smells delicious.
With a thriving catering business, he's almost always surrounded by food. So he was shocked years ago when his young daughter came home from a sleepover and told him there had been no breakfast for anyone.
I always thought there was enough food for everyone. Why would someone not have food in their fridge in the morning?
The realization that poverty and hunger were so close to home, while also seeing the incredible amount of food that goes to waste in his industry, turned this caterer into a crusader.
We are feeding thousands of people a week and diverting tens of thousands of pounds a week of perfectly edible food that's in the landfills.
His mission is to feed it forward with a...
Let me tell you, bread is not something you would get. I wouldn't even trust a damn apple.
A number of projects, like this grocery store. The food here is practically free. And people just pay what they can?
Yeah, it's more like donate what you can.
The workers are volunteers, the food donated by retailers. Looks perfect, but it didn't sell fast enough and is no longer considered fresh enough for fussy consumers. This would have been sold somewhere else, most of this stuff?
So this was for sale everywhere. This is rescued. All this food and everything that I deal with is rescued food.
Yeah. And he's still trying to sell it. He's still trying to make a living. Here in this world we live in, because each day in the United States, approximately 1 pound of food per person is wasted. This equates to 103 million tons, 81.4 billion pounds of food waste. Okay, what's the update? Let's check that out. Shoot, here by Ruben, it still say that it's the same number, and you know you got the nerve to talk shit about other people and people that's just hungry and impoverished. And you just waste food every year. And who putting the cost on this shit? Dude rescuing it, selling it for free. That's crazy. I think we need to give like the Amish.